think people are going to be looking for three things: whether there was really a negative inflection in the ad revenue growth rate. People are looking for about 42, 43% ad revenue growth. We don't think we're going to see that negative inflection. Then they'll be looking for whether there was an impact on users. And the key number there, the inside baseball number there, is they printed 184 million DAUs, daily average users, in North America in the December quarter. And expectations are that number is going to be flat or down because of the Cambridge Analytica scandal and the pressures around it. I think it's even whether that number is flat or down, but that's going to be a key stock driver. And then the third thing to keep in mind is this OPEX growth, this operating expense growth that they've guided to. I think they're going to tighten up that range, and they're going to tell people to look for 60% OPEX growth versus the 50% that the street has. I think that's the real risk going into the print tonight, that expenses are going to go up.
Okay, so what does this stock have to do then this afternoon to trade positively, if anything? You've seen what happened with a bunch of stocks already this quarter. This was supposed to be the quarter that earnings growth helped offset all the worries about rising interest rates. Don't worry, stocks can still move higher, et cetera. But one after the other, whether it's industrials or major tech, investors clearly are getting worried about whether or not this is peak earnings, whether or not this is going to be good enough. What does Facebook have to do this afternoon to trade positively?
For the stock to go up, you'd need to have no material deceleration in the ad revenue growth rate. I don't think you need a big ad revenue beat, but you need it roughly in line, given where concerns are. You need the MAUs, the monthly average users, to continue growing kind of mid-teens, and that North American DAU number to be flat or even up sequentially. And then you need them to probably just maintain their expense guidance for the year. I don't think actually there's much downside in the stock. I think a lot of these fears are priced in right here. This is almost close to a market multiple for what we think is really premium growth. But for the stock to really trade up, I don't think you're going to really see a big gap up in the stock until we get further into the year, until people gain more conviction that there's no real issue beyond just a near-term PR issue at Facebook.
Do you expect those numbers, the monthly average users and the daily average users in the U.S., to do what you think they're going to do? I mean, are they going to go up, or are they going to take a hit because people are a little wary of using their Facebook to the same degree as they did?
Yeah, I think the market is expecting those daily average users in North America to be down this March quarter. I think it's more likely that they're flattish, and I think there's even a tail possibility that they're modestly up. And I think either of those latter two scenarios, that would be a positive catalyst for the stock. But again, I think you're going to have to wait 3 months, because people may say coast was clear for this quarter, but are we going to see an impact next quarter? So I think the stock's got a lot of valuation support here. I don't think the big move in the stock, though, comes until the back half of the year. We think fundamentals are well intact. This is our #1 pick in a large cap space. I think this is one of the best entry points you've had on Facebook in years.
Very quickly, Mark, one metric you didn't mention was user engagement. Isn't that a worry here?
Yeah.
Aren't we already finding out that people are spending a little bit less time on Facebook because of the changes in the news feed? And wouldn't that be some sort of signal that some of these problems are actually playing out?
Yeah, it could be. Now, that shoe started to drop last quarter. That's when that DAU metric in North America actually declined sequentially for the first time. So that fear is in the stock somewhat. The question is whether it's going to deteriorate this quarter. And if it just holds where it is, that engagement level, that engagement metric, that DAU metric, if it holds where it is, we think the stock's fine with that, and the stock could possibly even move up on that.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.